Cold temperatures heading our way. What can we see for the next future?
Yeah, or the dangerous cold is going to stick around as we go through the next couple of days, especially getting a little bit better by Friday. But then our next thing that we're watching is going to be of influence. So again, first alert weather days are in place through the end of this week. For the next couple of mornings, it's because of the low wind chill values that we have the possibility to experience. And then by Friday morning, temperatures get a little bit warmer, but it's going to set us up for the possibility for maybe a little bit of a wintry mix. And we'll talk more about that. Right now, temperatures are below freezing area wide, 28 degrees right now in Meridian. We're looking at 30 for Decatur, 30 at this hour for Philadelphia. Wanted to step off to give you a better view. The winds are not too bad, but when you factor in the wind that's out there, generally about 5 miles per hour, it feels like it's about 19 in the Newton area. It feels like it's 21 for Philadelphia. Remember, it's calm in Meridian, so it feels like the actual temperature, but it feels like it's 22 when you factor in the wind for NAS, and it feels like 20 over in Quitman. So as far as the feels like forecast heading into the start of your Wednesday, again, the possibility for teens in upper 20s or lower 20s, I should say, in terms of what it feels like. Actual temperatures will be into the mid to upper 20s. So a cold start, and with that wind feeling even colder. Similar for your Thursday morning, the possibility to have some wind chill values in the teens. So continue to practice cold weather safety. Once we reach the end of the week, this system here that's currently brewing off the, let's say, southwestern coast, you see that counterclockwise spin. This is the water vapor imagery. It shows moisture in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere, and it clearly defines where that upper level low is, where that's the parent low that's going to eventually develop a surface low in the Gulf of Mexico. It is already bringing some showers in terms of wintry weather throughout portions of the Rockies, but again, that's going to be heading towards our direction. Right now, looking good for us, but there is a winter storm watch in place for northern Mississippi and a series of states across the southern Mississippi River Valley into the plains. So here's the low that's going to develop at the surface. It's going to slide east, and it's going to pump moisture across the south. And again, depending on the atmospheric setup, it means a cold rain or snow. For us, based on the atmospheric profile we're going to have, it looks like more of a wintry mix event for us, and we'll talk about that. This is the European model, and it is estimated through early Friday. There's a possibility for maybe a dusting of snow, but this is the outlier compared to the other forecast models that we look at. And again, I'm only going to show you 3. There are many, but this just gives you an idea. The graph is not showing that we're going to see any accumulating snow in the area, and neither does the GFS. But I do think that our atmospheric profile, temperature-wise, will be such that it could support a wintry mix for a brief period. So this is about 8 o'clock on Thursday evening. You see the pink that's indicating a mix, meaning possibly some sleet mixing with some snow. Temperatures, I'm not expecting a freezing rain event for our area. By midnight, though, as you see, we still have some pink out there, but the temperatures are above freezing. But again, there could be a little bit of sleet mixing with some snow. But notice by early in the morning, 5, 6 o'clock, more of a rain event takes over for our area. And that's because of that low, depending on the track of it, especially, we will have a warmer air mass, which will be more of a chilly rain event. And we could easily pick up with this anywhere from, let's say, 2 to 3 inches on the higher end in terms of rain. For us, though, in terms of wintry weather, I think our best opportunity will be between 9 p.m. and on Thursday and 3 o'clock in the morning on Friday, and it'll be more of a wintry mix. We're not expecting major accumulations at all and no big issues in terms of traveling. That's the way it looks right now, but there could be some slick spots, especially on bridges and overpasses, mainly along and north of that I-20 corridor. So stay tuned for updates. Again, we have more data coming in tomorrow, and we'll have a better outlook on what to expect, but that's the way it looks right now. Overnight lows, though, very cold. We're talking lows in the 20s, and this is the 10-day forecast at 10, and that wintry mix, I keep forgetting to move it. It's for Friday morning, not Saturday, but you get the idea. Again, we're going to have weather alert days in place through about Friday morning. I'm going to remove that for Saturday. The weekend actually looks pretty good, and we're looking at still, though, temperatures below the average even into next week. So if you are a fan of winter, I mean, this is a winter for you as we are dealing with the cold, the possibility for some winter weather, all of that.
So